All right, call off the dog. I'm saying, get away from my friend Chibli. Only I can call his American DoorDash habits into question, okay? Last night, I played 2 ranked games in the Bazaar. I got 4 wins and 5 wins. You want to see my incredible collection? I got fort number 82,972. I don't even know what this item does. And I don't know what any of these icons mean. But, like, I got an avatar, I think. Yeah, I got an avatar. Shredded Pork Pygmalion 81866. So, you know, I keep this stuff on me. What time did the ranked tickets refresh? Playing ranked is kind of miserable. It's not my freebie. Because it's all... Day 1, 2, 3, 4, you might play anybody. Day 5 plus, it's just Dooley Ray or Dooley Lizard over and over and over again. So I'm willing to wait for a patch for ranked before I really spend tickets on it, but... Let's see. We're playing Vanessa for now. I'm a silencer guy, personally. And then how about a medium weapon like a katana?
I want what's right for you.
Listen, boys. The Lengjan, early, it would have a lower cooldown and it would have almost double damage. But I like winning, and the cannon is just so much better. It's bronze, it scales slow. The cannon is just, it's gas, man.
Free. I like the exercise.
New cannon is bad? Oh, really? Well, if it's bad, then surely I'll lose against the haunted kimono. I'll take a silver long john. I'm not taking a bronze long john, okay? We do need a powder horn. This is going to take a minute. I wouldn't mind getting some silk, though. What do you get again when you sell a non-weapon against shield 4? I could settle for bronze silk, man. Lang Zhan would have won faster. Guy who doesn't know how long 8 seconds is. It's the longest time in the world for a guy like me.
As spineless as a
What's that? Is it exactly what I asked for? I think it is.
Reward the peaceful, punish.
Dude, it's crazy. You buy the chum bucket. You buy the powder horn. Oh, it's over. Day 1 is a win. That's a given. You buy the chum bucket. You sell the piranha because you don't need it. And you sell the bucket, which buffs the silk, man. It buffs the silk. We don't really need this, but we might as well buy it for now. Maybe there will come a time where we need it. Now, junk is good for silk, but with only 3 gold. I mean, I gotta be honest, it sounds crazy. I'm going 3 bronze tier chocolate bars, even though it's a little off meta. Let's get this silk popping early. I know everybody loves XP. I love XP too, but we're gonna try something a little bit different here. Freeze Ray and a Burning Core. I love seeing a dually day 1 though, because it feels like later on you're going to be a scumbag, but for now I rinse you. It's like when you play competitive chess as a teenager, and then you get matched against like some 9-year-old who's 1300, and you wash him because you're like 1600, but you're like, damn, by the time you're 10 and a half, I'm never getting another dub against you ever again. So I'm going to take my wins while I can get them. It happens all the time.
You move in straight line.
Gonna be scary next year? Yeah, but the thing is, they do get scary next year. They really do. Did you play competitive chess? I don't want to brag, but I was in a chess club in my hometown with a kid who was a couple years younger than me, who ended up playing multiple times on the Canadian board at the Chess Olympiad. Now, usually, even though he was 2 years younger than me, he did rinse me, because he was well on his way to the ascendancy. But I do remember that he told me, I was probably 13, he was probably 11, and he told me to my face, he was like, you know, if you practice, you could probably become an international master at some point in your life. And then I said, what about Grandmaster? And he said, sorry, you're already too old. Like at that point, he was right, by the way. But he had sussed me out so much. He's like, at age 13, you haven't hit the elo you would need to hit Grandmaster before your mental starts to break down in your mid-20s. He clocked me. He clocked me, man. I can't be mad. I was mad when he said it, but I can't be mad now. He was right.
Dude, I'll tell you.
I think I prefer the double barrel to the cannon.
If it's not right for you,
And you buy this for XP for the future.
Another empty chest waiting to be filled.
I'm a big upgrade this sort of guy. Did that not say get 3? Oh, they're on my board. They're on my board. I see. Shield 38. Yeah, we'll put that on. The star chart doesn't fit too well. Covetous thief. Honestly, I feel like for silk... Well, let me just start with this. I think we rinse anybody. I think we maybe even rinse the rogue scrapper. I think more than anything else, the easy play is you go small item, which is what you get from Giant Mosquito, to buff the silk. The cooldown reduction is whatever, but buffing the silk is like, it solves a problem for us. Mosquito skill is good too. Haste the weapon 3 seconds? I forgot that existed, man. The Troye Sivan. Every time I get it, I say, the Troye Sivan. The Troye Sivan. Don't take my bid. You call it Troye Sivan? My son is also named Bort. Silver items is very tempting, man. Realistically, we're not going to need that. We could probably sell a cannon to buy a silver item, but this is free. And then aid the convoy. I'd love to level up. Let's take the free level. And then we could put... This doesn't really do much for us. We could get a crit chance on the silk. 2 scrap. A friend. 2 income. I mean, 2 income is a given, but having a friend to put out there. But if they're a weapon, they suck. Chiblee, do not... Stop talking about that stuff in my chat, man. He's wilding out. He's going crazy. Sorry, you got the wrong chat for that, man.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
320 damage Beast of Burden, day 1? Once I reload, it's over for you, though. Huge, you deserve that. You deserve that. Try attacking.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Didn't even fire. For sale, Beast of Burden. Never fucking used, man. We would love like a crow's nest, but at the same time, though you may think I've lost my mind, scaling this bronze silk has taken over me, body and soul. Pure large items, so much better. There's our crow's nest. So temporarily pull these. This has plus 25% crit chance and lifesteal. This is a crazy start, man. And you buy Cove. You buy Cove as a little piggy bank. I'll level with you. I don't think there's any shot you... Maybe I'm getting too big for my britches, man. I'm going to go up against Scout Trooper. I think I can take him. I don't know what he does. I do know lifesteal with like a 50% crit chance is kind of insane. Stop slowing my powder horn, please. I'd rather you slow my weapon than my powder horn, because when you slow the powder horn, it's like you slowed both. How do you like the game so far? I think it's the second best game of the year.
Maybe a skirmish.
And it's not even out yet. I'm staking my claim, dude. I'm staking my claim. What about Balatro? That's #1, dude. What about UFO 50? It's up there.
Sure, I can help you.
It's up there.
Trust me.
Your weapons have +1 damage when you buy a weapon, increase it. I'm gonna take it.
Another empty
I don't think it's an insanely good get, but I'm gonna take it. And now we can put this laddie back out here. What about NES Championships? Are we talking about the best game of like 1992? Because that's up there for sure, man. Small non-weapon. I mean, I'm a small non-weapon dude when I'm in bulking season or something that people say. When this gains hastes, you don't do anything. I'm literally going to sell you to make the silk better. I think that's the best value. It's Scumbag Tom. That's not how I read that the first time. That is not how I read that name. We need to upgrade our powder horn. Our weapon will fire like literally twice as fast if we upgrade powder horn. Because it'll load 2 bullets instead of 1. He called the shells bullets, man. Any second now. Any second now. Be done, bud. Does silencer need adjacency? It does for damage, which I think is worth something. Right now. Not a ton forever, but something for now, for sure. I'll take the XP. And the Gould. Wait, hang on. Whenever you sell a fucking small, a non-weapon item, it's gumball season, bitch. Can I say, dude in chat with a 1-plate overhead press is telling me I need to learn how to lift. I thought your name was Jim Taraji P. Henson. I thought for sure you were a Go Off Kings chatter. The Deadly Crooner. By the way, I mean it complimentarily. I don't get it. Well, Jim Henson made the Muppets and Taraji P. Henson is a comedian and actress. 1-plate overhead is pretty good. Yeah. Well, if you're only pretty good at it, why are you out here talking like you're fucking Ronnie Coleman? Why are you saying ain't nothing but a peanut? You're like, yeah, it's nothing but a peanut, bro. It's a 225 bench. Ronnie Coleman was squatting 1,100 pounds and then saying that shit. Blood Reef Raider is another sustained fight. I gotta think about this, but it would give me... I think I take the easy way out.
You see this wrench?
You're not on Ronnie's level. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't really want to be on Ronnie's level. It seemed to take a lot out of him. Nah, maybe I'm just jealous. Stop shielding so much. And stop slowing down my powder horn. I need that to live. You're not on 100x the normal dose of testosterone? That's what gets me. I'm sorry to say it, man. I'm starting to believe that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not natty. And it's taken me a long time to come to that conclusion. But that's what makes me feel like an insane person when he says that he won't go on hot ones because the chicken wings are like bad for his macros. And I'm like, buddy, you've been injecting mail order steroids from Thailand since like 1995. Like, what are you talking about? The chicken is unhealthy. What are you saying? This is ass. How about an aquatic item? pretty ass, but selling a weapon is good for us, I guess. Or buying a weapon is good for us. He's natty, bro. I know. That's why I don't want to slander him. Like, there's a chance you could achieve that physique naturally for sure. But you know what's crazy is, like, imagine how big The Rock could get if he was on steroids. Like, if this is his natural limit, he should honestly just try taking them for, like, a couple cycles just to see... Because he could become, like, a real monster, man. For sure. I think he should do it for science and, like, film it. He could probably be as big as The Rock. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
I don't know if we're going to take it, but we'll use it.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight. Okay. This is where I need your help. Because Cutlass is good, but starting at a bronze kind of sucks. It does double crit damage, so it'll crit for 24. It has multicast. So every 5 seconds, it's going to do a base of 6 damage. I think you save it
Just toss that on my
and
back.
just hold it in your backpack for a brief moment. And then we see if we could... Oh, it's true. It'll have the extra damage from Silencer. The Dueler. I'm going to stick with... Well, it wouldn't need a reload either. So let me think about it. You could put that out there. You could pull this out. And that would allow you to put this down here, which would raise the crit chance to 40. When it hit, it would do 3.43 seconds. You know what? We'll give it a try, and if it's pure ass, then whatever. And then hopefully we level up fast and get the Cutlass popping. Raise and monitor lizards. I'm seeing this for the first time. Stop freezing my best weapon, please. My only weapon, I should say. Just hold, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help, man. That's not a loss. That's a dually win. By the way, I'm not mad at you if you play dually in ranked. Like, earn the chests or whatever. If you're putting that dually build into unranked, you sincerely need to get a life. That's just degenerate behavior, man. You're putting the meta build into the unranked pool. That's like taking a shit in a literal pool, man, like a public pool. You could do whatever you want in your house, I guess. I don't know why you'd want to poop in your own pool, but
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
not what I want. But you know what? Now that I think about it, when you buy a weapon, we get a little extra damage, which scales nicely on katana. That one's too expensive, though. Y'all are basic.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Okay, we're not taking deadly shoe blades, okay? I'm not a James Bond villain. Still early for skills, I think. I might just take the max HP. It's a free win, man. Flame Juggler can be kind of spicy. I'm gonna take the free level. And then upgrade the Cutlass, hopefully. Did I call it a katana? That's so embarrassing. As a sword guy. That stings. There is no such thing as a misspeak. That was an Austin Powers villain? Excuse me. You're talking about random task. Random task throws a shoe. There's no knife inside of the shoe. I believe Austin says, who throws a shoe? Like, honestly. Am I crazy to think that this is good? A lifesteal 4 seconds versus 5 seconds. And it has multicast? I mean, I think we can rock it instead of the Cutlass for like a minute at least. No upgrade stings too. We gotta try loot. Silk is falling off. Okay, that's really bad. That's fine. That's really bad. That stings. Gold tier items, though. Shark me. When you gain haste, gains 20 damage. We don't have anything that gives us haste yet. Shield 20 for the aquatic. Cove in for silk. Nah, I like silk right now. I don't think it's a shark, man. It's kind of ass. Silent shark is a great idea. The theming sounds great. I can't believe... Are we really buying Chum Bucket? No, man. No, we're not. I want monster loot, but I need to fill up my board.
People person. And sometimes I sell stuff.
I do like dock lines, but maybe not at the bronze level. Upgraded cutlass maybe changes everything. Random enemy. Okay, first you buy this.
Ah, now this will inspire the crew.
69 by 2 every. We still gotta run the Fang for now. When you use an adjacent aquatic, we don't use any aquatics. Adjacent items have plus 20. Okay, I think like... I think we do buy this. Pull star chart out. This is better.
Happy to make a sale.
We don't really have anything else to put in that spot, but... Am I crazy? No, this is right. You can crit, okay. Not a dually, but they have not lost much. Chart has cooldown reduction. That's true. That's true. Don't let them get going, man. Once they get going, it's not gonna stop. The Jabalian longbow. The buttress of Windsor. Oh! Crow's Nest doesn't do much when your weapon has natural lifesteal. Are we theory crafting? The weapon does not have natural lifesteal. It's shiny. It has multicast. What? You need me to bust out the apology letter, buddy? Don't make me do it. Okay, we go medium large because Cove is so sellable right now. When you crit, haste an adjacent item. Okay, hang on. This clears the spyglass. Because the haste will go crazy. Who updated this emote? Splash Tail? Careful. You're gonna find out it's AI generated soon. Sorry, I can't afford that.
GSMM manual page 320. Don't let feelings blind you to profit.
Crow's Nest. The sub does go crazy. Silent sub with lifesteal? Nah, man, I'm sorry. I'm just not that kind of beast. Shovel's kind of purchasable for sure. Oh, I think it thinks my inventory is full. What do you mean I have no space for that, man? What do you mean I have no space for that? Plan for the cutlass? My plan for the cutlass is I need to get an upgraded cutlass. And then hopefully that'll happen on level up, and then maybe it trounces the Fang. But for now, the Fang is kind of popping, I think.
For the Grand Society of Mister. Anyway, thanks.
Silencer for chart. Afraid not, brother. Afraid not.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Now this we can talk about. And then I'm a buy sort of guy. Because buying weapons buffs all our weapons. But not at that price. That's a little expensive. I don't think our run is super strong. Just give me the Foreman. They need to nerf Fang. I'm always running into these Fang builds, man. It's too popular. Thoughts on Brian Eno's non-ambient albums? Been drinking them for years, man. Here Come the Warm Jets, Another Green World. Sexton doesn't need to be adjacent.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
What's your top? It's Another Green World. For, I mean, there's lots of great songs, but I'll come running to tie your shoes. I'll come running to tie your... It's a banger. Certified music knower. Deal 50 damage for each item to the left of this. Haste this and the items on the right of it for 2 seconds. Sorry, buddy. Never should have bought you. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier item. Okay, this is... Things are coming to pass here.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Let's swap you back in. Put you right here. 57 damage. 2 multicasts. Double crit damage. Lifesteal. Fear is, reduces cooldown. We could put both out, to be honest, but... I don't think I'm that type of beast. You could pull Clamora. Silk is still doing great work for you. Your crit chance is still only 40%. When you crit haste an item, though, the haste is... The star chart is tempting me. Because it reduces cooldown by 15%, but a haste is better, man. A friend in need is a friend indeed, but a friend with weed is better. You don't need silk, you just need spyglass. I guess, you know what? One person said it. It must be true. We had 2 items with adjacent, but there's no point to the... We only have 1 item that attacks. If we get frozen, we're in trouble, man. Because it's only got 1 item it could possibly freeze. Silencer out? Silencer's good, man. Silencer's good. You don't know what you're talking about. I just feel like we have too many items that do the same thing. But I do think... I think they're both important, and I'm going to explain why. 25% crit chance is very good. Especially on something that does double crit damage. Then, critting haste an item for 1 second is huge because we only have 1 item that can receive haste. So, like, if this crits once per cast, which is, like, less than you would expect it to, it's going to be perma-hasted. It's going to go off. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I think, like... We're falling into a fallacy where we're like, the board is inefficient. Yeah, it's only day 6. We got plenty of time.
Not to squabble with nobody.
Look at your skills. We don't talk like that here. It's like you're showing up at like a restaurant with a shirt that says chicken burger on it, and when the waitress comes over, you're going, I don't need to order. Look at my shirt. No, brother, that's not how it works at the restaurant. Just tell me. Okay, we definitely lose this one to the sandstorm. They're not outputting enough damage. Scan my shirt. Scan my shirt. Damage is kind of ass. Yeah, I know. Memory leak already? They did temporarily ban that guy? I know he's being disruptive. Unfortunately, Twitch incentivizes that kind of behavior because once every 3 months they roll out another way for you to give the website money and receive nothing in return. Except attention. Oh, Sorry, I went too far. I was a little heated.
Small things remind me of seeds. Acorns.
Now we're talking. Okay, that's big, and then the captain's wheel is even bigger.
This will inspire the crew.
Is it? Haste for a second. I mean, we need to have things that do things. It's that simple. I'm gonna 36. It doesn't fit. Well, like it does fit because like those two should not be on the board. Now, what should be on the board instead? I don't fully know. We don't use a large item or a vehicle though, so maybe you're right about that. You kind of like dock lines, but okay. Hang on, we don't have combat just yet. Give me some large items that could change my life. It's not port. Cove when you got the inventory space. I don't think it's submarine, man. Silver submarine. Got a short cooldown. Good crit chance will give us lots of shield as well. I don't think so. I think this is still the way. I think we just got to get through this awkward period first. I think this is the ticket. Honestly, I feel like you always go thug, but I'm scared. Chart over spyglass. Mods, blacklist this comment, please. I want it gone. I want it gone yesterday. No more slows, please. No more slows on my best weapon. We're rinsed. We're rinsed. It can't be done. The anchor's gonna ruin my life. I think you sell it. We don't need money or space right now. Why would we sell it, man? No damage, no upgrades, no nothing. This is ridiculous. Okay. Gain 2 income. We invest in the future, man. Okay, this is it. We need any item in the bazaar.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
I'm not gonna buy a membership card. I don't believe it. I don't believe this is how we're rocking it right now, but it's not going to be a membership card. I doubt it's going to be a dishwasher. Haste your tools for 3 seconds. Your weapons gain 40 damage. Golden dishwasher breaking my balls. Not going to happen. The dishwasher's not going to happen. Takes 8 seconds to get going for the first time. XP potion, kind of incredible though. All things considered. Sells crit skills. This is the ticket.
That's for me to sell to your enemies.
First time you crit, freeze an item. First time you crit, freeze an item for 3 seconds. We're so back. Dooley, fuck you.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
This is a problem. It's just a heavy shield, man. It's at least it's not poison, so we probably die to the sandstorm. If we die at all. Yeah, no, never mind. It's looking pretty horrible. Hold. It's looking pretty bad. You're absolutely right. We will die to force field. Stacking shield on Dooley goes crazy. Listen, I'm not a Dooley hater just because he's Dooley. I'm a Dooley hater on Monitor Lizard and a Dooley hater on Rays. So if they're rocking something that's at least a little different, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna sick the dogs on them. It's the unoriginality of the other builds that gets me. Fuck. Get a weapon. We need a Hail Mary to save the run. It's probably not going to be Narwhal if I had to guess. Fight Joyful Jack. We need a miracle. Us dually mains used to be a celebrated people. The other reason is that you all talk like that. I'm sorry to... Don't shoot the messenger on that one. But you're going Undertale mode. And much like Undertale, the game is good, but... the community of dually mains is not doing it any favors. You talk like that, though? You never look in the mirror and dislike what you see? What's that like, brother?
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
What's it like to lie?
It's over already. We barely
No,
got
never.
off
Origin. This isn't dance chat. You can be honest here. Okay, this is our all-in moment, okay? The Cutlass is more endgame than the Fang. It's a very nice damage bonus. It's got to be a life-saving skill. First time you haste, freeze an item for 4 seconds. We don't do that here. But we could do that here. We could do that here. And just try to lock down the enemy board completely. Oh, I do haste at the start. You're absolutely right. You take Tropical Island any day of the week here, and then you pray. No! Dually Nation, Dually Nation.
I've seen my share of storms.
I stopped caring what children said like 20 years ago. Aren't you like 29 years old? What do you mean 20 years ago? I understand the spirit of it. It just is like... No, I've decided fuck this robot, but it's on site. I can't look at the screen. It's giving me a headache, man. You must become one with the dualies? Why do you guys talk like that, man? Why do you talk like that? Okay, it's got to be random enchantment. Shield effects. Definitely not what we're looking for. Because you talk like that? You're dead ass like 37 years old, man. You can't just be like, because the streamer talks like that. You gotta have some agency in your life. That's crazy, man. I don't know. We try it. At least it has a good crit chance. Sells enchanted items. Well, you know, I mean, here's the thing. Sorry to say it. We're burning the boats.
I have seen realms you cannot comprehend. But this place is nice.
At the start of the fight, haste 2 items for 4 seconds. It sucks to lose the 20 damage, man. I know it's bugged, too, but like the secondary effect would work. Relic is poggers? Does anybody know what this guy's talking about? The hell is Relic? I'm rolling. Poison silencer? Okay, that's not poison, that's heal, sorry.
Quicker the fight.
You use the weapon to the left, heal 10. I think it's fucking ass. Not bad. I think it's bad in the sense that it's not going to change anything in all likelihood, but maybe there's a miracle in here. Middle for sniper. I guess I could have. That's a good point. I was just concerned that if I got hit once, I'd be dead. Well, we do pretty well against the Oasis Guardian. Maybe in PvP we could have gone up against the Oasis Guardian.
walk it.
I maintain, by the way, that in my opinion, my position, we got kind of screwed by level ups, man. Not that it would have given us the 10 piece, but it might have given us some extra gas. Because, like, we have gotten so few upgrade this item when you level up. That's why we're still rocking a gold cutlass here, man. And a bronze silk. It's embarrassing. I don't know, brother. Maybe a haste item. The bronze fishing rod. It's not dually. I can live with it as long as it's not dually. I can live with that. Now, are we fucked? Probably. We're up against Stag Fabulous, but
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
an
this
attempt
more
was made.
fun.
Multicast Jabalian Longbow. But it only works if they have more health than me. So if we can just take off 5,000 health real quick, we got nothing to worry about. Alright, this is pretty bad. Hold! No, there is no holding. Alright, this was a disastrous build.
All of this
Call
is
that
just
Bazaar
training.
1.
Our real fight is on Pelago.
One pig run for the fans? No, I will be playing Vanessa. Losing as Vanessa, at least when you restart, you get to play as Vanessa. Losing as the pig, you're like, my board... This is not meant to be like an insult to the game. But I feel like playing the pig just feels bad right now. I'm gonna